That matter in respect to the suspected drug plane landing in Orange Walk district is still under investigation. The police is working under the guidance of the Director of Public Prosecutions, whereby whatever statements and other evidence that has been obtained are being forwarded to the DPP, and the DPP can provide advice to the police. Certain instructions have been given to the police by the DPP for compliance, and police are in the process of adhering to those instructions, after which the DPP is going to make a final determination in terms of how we proceed with the matter.
Can you explain, if you are at liberty to do so, how Mr. Codd became a suspect in this entire ordeal in respect of his property and the aircraft landing on his farm?
Well, I listened to my good friend Dickey interview last night, and I must say he's a very clever fella. And in his interview, he said certain things which I will categorically refute. You would know that prepare an airstrip for a plane to land, especially a jet, is not an overnight thing. It requires some work. And it is obvious that that airstrip, or the makeshift airstrip on which the plane landed, was being worked on for a number of days. And that farm, may I say, is a full-time farm, we believe, that Mr. Codd operated, which means that we have employees on that farm every day. I also heard Mr. Bradley said that these persons were tied up and that by the persons who the suspect are the cartels. That is not really so at all. So I don't know where those information came from that Mr. Bradley alluded to yesterday. Our investigation is not saying that. And as I said before, we believe that Mr. Codd must have known of the construction of that airstrip when it was being constructed. And he also have knowledge of the plane when it landed, because we have information, we have statements, as a matter of fact, to that effect. So that is how he came about to become a suspect. But at the end of the day, like I said, we are not going to be the ones who are going to judge the evidence. If the DPP directs that we charge, and we do so, then it's a matter for the court to decide whether or not the court will believe that Mr. Codd knew nothing of the construction of that airstrip and he knew nothing about the plane landing on an airstrip in his farm. So that is where I'm going to leave that for now.